Okay, let's see what happens now.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay. So I got in there and did that. Let me set this up better. Okay, there we go. At least now I can see the audio levels.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Alright, so I'm gonna be heading back here probably for obviously for later. I'm not walking everywhere in this place.
Malak will show you Republics how a war is. What's this? Another Republic lackey wandering the streets? Don't worry, the Sith will destroy you along with all the rest who don't bow down before Malak. I have nothing more to say to you. I have important Sith business to attend to.
Sure, important. That's the shop. Okay, I want to do the Jolie story thing first with Sunray. Then I'm gonna move on to probably entering the Sith base. God damn it, Wall.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
Oh, it's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith. In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
You may wish to speak to you if you have time. Okay. floating city is beautiful, is it not? It truly is a wonder to behold. You're too gracious, human. The beauty of Manaan is delicate. Our EQ system is complex and fragile, and I fear for preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? If there is a task I would ask, human Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured there will be ample reward for this human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of a great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. You need this for this? I can't trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secrets. I have inquired often as to their purpose. Okay. The Sith cannot be trusted to give an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you.
We could look into this to calm the Selkath's fears, though I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Please see if you find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries, find where they are going, find why they do not return. I'll look into it. Once you discover the information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
Yeah, because you have ladies around you.
Hey, you hear the news? Seems the Sith bombed some Jedi base on Dantooine into asteroid dust. Ain't that a ride? The Jedi are supposed to protect the galaxy. They can't even save their own sorry selves. Oh, really? Well, then, Jedi, you must know about the Manaan laws about keeping the peace, so you just keep that lightsaber where it is. But there ain't no laws against gambling, and since you're a Jedi, I don't have to worry about you cheating. So, you want to play some Pazak or what?
Nah.
So clear out.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs. They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue. Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslagger at the bar, or the Achani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available. Nothing. Except that the Achani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Achani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, The leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way. Not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ichani. Or anything else you want? So why are you telling me? If you're going...
Greetings, human. My name is Salesa? Chalice. I have heard it said that you are not a friend of the Sith. Is that true? Sith are blight upon the galaxy. Though I suspect we have little in common, human. I share your dislike for the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am no fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in this war against Manaan. But intergalactic politics stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most of those gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood, the youth who will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. The disappearance coincides with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something human, something sinister. I can feel it. It is very difficult for me to read that fast. You want me to investigate this? I'll give you 500 credits if you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority in the matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is one thing I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Ahto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I shall look into the disappearance. I cannot imagine where you would begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the Off-Worlds and the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter, the other missing Selkath, I will reward you as promised.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Joanna. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers. We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to host against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
I mean, I was not given the choice.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
And?
You hiring for the Republic? Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
I have no desire to speak.
So, where am I on the map? So that's the So talk to the mercenaries here in this enclave. The mercenary enclave here.
If you're here to offer me a job, maybe that Iridor... Normally I'd charge you for information. The times are good right now, and I'm feeling generous. So ask your... Not really. I've got no interest in the Selkath, other than the fact that they're charging me an exorbitant amount to stay in this world. The Iridorian over there, however, he, I believe, may know more. He's been seen with several of them before. So why are you telling me?
I am not for hire. Perhaps the men... Why do you care? There are other mercenaries you can hire, though I suggest you act quickly. The Republic seems to be in desperate need of mercenaries right now. Though not so desperate they have asked for my help as of yet. They prefer the simpering, submissive type, like the Mandalorian or the Achani. Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish? Perhaps. But my business with the Selkath is my own. You speak the blunt and brutal language of my people. We share the love of death and bloodshed, but we are a rare breed on this planet. Even the Sith here are as weak as the cowardly fish people. The Sith sought to buy my loyalty with credits, as if wealth could somehow quench my burning bloodlust. They would have been better off hiring a Achani for the errands they had me running. The task paid well, but was boring and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more. I lied, I threatened, I promised, and I brought the most promising youth of the fish people to the Sith.
So you tricked these innocents into going to the Sith base. And then what did you do with them?
And there I left them. To what purpose I neither know nor care. Perhaps when the Sith learn I have betrayed their secret, they will try to kill me. I would welcome the excitement.
Sounds like the Sith are trying to win this planet by corrupting the Selkath youth. Much more subtle than their usual methods.
Is there more you would ask? Manaan has no such things, unless the Selkath have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean. Is there more you would know? Yes, I'm not...
Okay, so I'm guessing I need to go into the Sith base for that, huh? Okay.
Do you mind? I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything. It's north of here, just east past the first court. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Time to head to the court.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness to the report clearly state the Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Constant threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and Sith to be equally at fault in this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Otto City jail, but since no Selkaths were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, so I warn you that further disturbance will not be viewed with such leniency.
If it weren't for the Republic, Manaan would already be under Sith control. But we haven't heard one word of thanks from the Selkath.
Acting on behalf of the Southcast government of Manaan, it is my task to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both Republic and Sith. If you have legitimate grievance with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sundry. This is acceptable, I believe. In Manaan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove its innocence in court. The arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate the organization and organize a defense to your client, and I will advise you see advising. Sunrin was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Alasso Burros. He has been charged with a murder and is being held in Otto City prison facility due to his witness claimed to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel, questioning depending on the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. I can't try and read and keep up with this. It's too much.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
I keep clicking to go to the next one at times and mess it up. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door locked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make the request with the warden. I shall then pass on to the judge.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Okay.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my heroes cross at a crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
This way I can get over to the hotel quickly.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from... Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manaan.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. The Sith woman, Alassa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. What do you want to know? There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. Well, okay. If you...
You're here with Cellcath, you have questions for Glorpo. Glupor. Glorpo. Anything to Cellcath? Do not know. Well, have no reason to say. Glorpo. Most weeks we have enough to stay here for a few days. To live better for a little while. What did you see? Not see murder. Look guy, the cripple. Sunray, his name. See Sunray running away from scene. See nothing else. Nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What about her room? Just curious to see what did happen. No reason to go into the room. No one paid Glorpo to do so. Someone paid you to do something in the room? How you know someone paid me? Well, Sith Man came up to Glorpo after the murder. Before Cellcath arrived, he gave me good money and put metal in Sith's hand. Plant evidence and leave no trace, but not recognize Sith Man anyway. Not recognize human very well. No use to Cellcath, so not bother tell them. Well, that and the Sith Man says kill him. He can't talk about it right now. Feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay.
You with the Cellcath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time, I saw Elasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay.
No problem. Didn't work.
Well, I'm getting into that room.
What?
Shit, really? Okay.
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunray murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunray and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? Dear, dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Just thinking it's on this computer, right? Jesus Christ, he's like control spice. Beautiful woman and she's followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. It's some sort of secret recording of Sunray's murder.
Got something on your mind? What? You think because I'm a hermit I've... The man could have changed. He was a good man. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can.
Let's see, I'm going to be going into the Sith base. Because I don't believe there's much else for me to do here right now. No, I guess we should probably.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. And he's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood. That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Just please, prove his innocence. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will
Cool, level up. Hell yeah. God, I hate how few points I get.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly. Go ahead, ask. Ask. A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what... How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the wit. I wonder if you should ask everyone. Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. Well, I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk. Further, obviously the Sith. I hope anything else I can help you with. Go ahead. So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it. The Sith must have been spying on me and Alassa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alassa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do? You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye. If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines? No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of Kolto in danger. No, I won't. Look, I may have done something stupid, and it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its Kolto export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to, but I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Got something on you? Oh.
I can find him innocent, I know that. I just... Okay. I hope you are impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. The off-worlds have a tendency to ignore the rule of law due to some irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you? I wish I could talk to Jolie and find out what he thinks. If he thinks that we should turn him in, or if he thinks that we should, you know... To a certain ruling, once it's begun, it cannot be stopped. Once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. So you wish to begin the trial. Will the record show that the trial of Sunry versus Echo City authorities has commenced? Presenting our judge Selkar, Josa, Nalashakan, Kota, Dula. The trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of Sith Alasa. Representative Sunry, in his defense, is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? I have no comments at this time. As a prospector for the Echo City authorities and the impartial observer from the Sith Empire.
And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of business is presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor Ignis of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin to call forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony, you have cross-examined them. You may ask the presenting judge for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manaan only to the defendant, so use it wisely. First witness is Firith. Prosecution will ask questions
You
first.
are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your question and do it promptly. Damn it.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Alasa was fired.
It is now the defendant's turn to cross-examine the witness. Alasa is a Dark Jedi,
Yes,
isn't she?
from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
Now, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Alasa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Did you actually see
You
the
mean
murder happen?
actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
I have no additional questions. No. Second Rhodian Glupor.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Glupor jiking mata Sunri mulira. Kingun jupa shaklupor. Noba mulira set kilai kunka.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith. It is a turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you plant the metal on Elassa? Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Prosecution will be started. What is it you wish to say, Glupor? Paid by Sith to plant that metal.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Are you certain of this, Glupor?
Glupor wanti.
This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? No. Oh, I then asked if he's... Did you see Sunry kill Elassa? Did not see Elassa. It seems Sunry leaving his room with dead Sith in it, but Glupor did not see him kill. An important distinction, Arbiter. You may wish to ask the witness anything else. Nope. Nope. We'll call Elora Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
Was it true that your husband was having his way?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You're already questioning the witness.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is very enlightening evidence that will influence our deliberation considerably. I have no additional questions. Sure. I do not have enough information to make an informed as of yet whether Sunry was actually murdered. I cannot make my decision on what I have seen yet. To judge this case, but I'm confident it will be proven.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alassa, my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Any questions to ask? You're going to end the affair with the Sith object.
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Sure, why not? Involvement come forward and questioned by both prosecutor and defense. The prosecution will now present in closing a summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Alassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
No one actually witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there another point you wish to make? Sunry was ending the...
The Sith would not leave the metal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Time for arguments have passed, and you would do well to remember that. It does bring up a valid point. Anything else? My arguments are done. Hereby finds Sunry innocent in the murder of Sith Alassa. In addition, the court finds the Sith Empire guilty of conspiracy and obstruction of justice.
Your Honors! No!
Silence. The Sith Empire is hereby forced to subsidize a portion of the Republic's purchases on Manaan for a period of no less than the next solar year. The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
Well done. You showed wisdom worthy of a Jedi Master during this trial.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Got something on you. Innocent. I don't know what to make of it, to tell the truth. Do you think justice has been done? But that has little to do with the law, doesn't it? A sad state of affairs, that. Too bad, really. Sunry was a good man once. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, there's not much else I can do now other than, you know, well, there is other stuff I could do. I could go, I could go do the, sweet bike racing, but I don't really care to. I don't think there's anything big and important for me to do with that, really. But yeah, they said the evidence was obvious when the Sith... I mean, that's just bad argument, because, you know, he's saying that, that the Sith did nothing wrong, that, that the evidence of the medal was obvious, that that he was at fault for killing her. But also, we've already had it to where it was shown that the Sith paid someone in order to hide the facts. Turbo speed off.
I can't believe you let that murderous Sunry go free. If the Selkath are so neutral and unbiased, why can't the Sith find any justice on this planet? But we Sith have long memories. Soon there will be a day of reckoning. Very soon. So... Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose in... Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Ha! Take that.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here? Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom. Commander Gran, report to the security desk.
Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to bring...
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
I don't have any iron grenades? Really? Oh, there they Okay. So I actually had intended to bring in T3 for computer stuffs. Right. Okay, well, that did not go as planned. I'm selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. Whatever you're in charge with. What can I do? I'd first like to ask you a few guardians. I've already been given all the relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith's embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Elfwarder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association? I have no... Since you have the passcard to the base, I can only assume you believe taking this route would lessen your sentence. Very well. Should be all the information I require of you. For now, if you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. Don't you need to ask more questions? I think the trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to the judges what has transpired. While you have proven the Sith to manipulate and deceive in their activities on Manaan, I believe you have a much harder time defending your actions now. Some things go too far off, Elder. You stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Pleads not guilty, Your Honor. I agree to show that the trial has commenced. Determine the culpability and punishment of the individual in the recent assault on me. Given the severity of the trial, we can dispense with normal formalities of court and proceed directly. Yet there were reports of gunfire and weapon detonation from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all the available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. This is merely a mistake against a person who was there in the wrong place at the wrong time on legitimate business. That does not seem likely, Arbiter. The weight of the material evidence, including those items in the defendant's position, is too strong. What legitimate business was your client involved with at the Sith Embassy? The business of the Jedi Order, of course. My client has noticed on the entry transcript is a member of said order. As a member of the Order, my client is above reproach. A Jedi would not have murdered so many out of spite. The Order is involved in a war with the Sith, a very messy war. It is not unreasonable that some fanatic would seek to bring the war here. My client is not a fanatic. Like a Sova-pod waiting to strike when it hatches, no doubt. Please, Your Honor, that isn't fair. We've heard enough. Explanation is failed. Please, Your Honor, my client is mentally incompetent and unable to form complex thoughts. Please, I throw my client mercy of court. May continue. My client is going for profit. There's no external injustice. Your client will be sentenced according to laws and tradition. I'm innocent. So the big problem with that is I had a code to enter the base. They attacked me. I defended myself. Okay, it's gonna have me. Okay, so I won't be able to get whatever.
You there. I don't recognize... You! I don't recognize you. Commander... You authorized this... I don't know...
What?
Looks like I'm gonna have to work with what I have here. Which kind of sucks because that means I'm gonna... Because I do not have, What is my most recent save other than that? Okay, it's back before I started the trial. I could do that. That's not that big a deal.
No problem. Didn't work. That's a lot of words.
Yes?
Your wish?
Yes?
So...
What is it?
Yes?
So maybe I didn't actually need to have a droid for here. I thought, I mean, in fairness, the droid would be helpful no matter what. That's back to the entrance. Because I can't change here. Data module.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are
Well, I might as well save, because I'm going to be stuck with this anyways.
Warning. Warning. Activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure... Warning.
Okay. Now I have the whole map, which makes this very useful for me. Okay, there was no, you know...
For the Republic!
No problem. Didn't work.
I can't raise security any higher, can I? Oh wait, security does not use wisdom, right? It does use wisdom, okay. But, +3 to security. 4. Should make it higher, right?
No problem. Got it.
That surprisingly worked.
No problem. Didn't work. 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 No problem. Didn't work.
Bio antidote, I believe that means, like, no poison. Yeah, immune to poison. Even though someone's immune to poison and mind-affecting stuff, so, you know, one of them's just far better than the other one, anyways. Oh, time to equip back on my helmet. Actually, let's see, can... Truly equip it? No. Was it because I was in the middle of something? Yeah. Okay.
That hurt, I bet. What is it? Sure.
Should we sound the alarm, Sasha? No, wait. We cannot always be running to the Masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test that Sith have prepared for us. What are you doing here? Only the Master's apprentices are allowed in here. I'm Brandon Katar. Shaylas has been investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. I told you your father would get suspicious, Shasa. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. Sith are teaching us master of the Force. Our alliance with the Force will bring great strength to Manaan and the Cellcast people. The Sith are lying to you, no. I know, I used to be one of them. You were one of the Sith? I don't believe you. I was dark red before my identity was wiped away. Really? Let me guess. Now you just happen to be on a mission to save the galaxy to atone for your past crimes, right? Something like that, yeah. We're not fools. We will not fall for your Republic lies. The Sith... What they have told you was a lie. The victims of lies and half-truths. They are not monsters, no more than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force. A sign of good faith, and once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from the Nan and respect our independence. If the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lies. The Sith treated us with nothing but respect and honor. Speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we want. My friend Gallus chose to leave, and he was... What if they speak truth? Remember what happened at Taurus? Taurus is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they have committed. It will use you to conquer Manaan for the cult. So you say. Well, why shall we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republican sympathizers. Give me some time, I will find the proof, Sith are you. Sasha, I think we should... Shasa, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our Sith masters yet. If you bring us proof of the Sith lies and torture you, we will return to our families and report this to the Toe City authorities. Until then, we shall stay and return to your training in the ways of the Force. Works for me.
That's all the Jedi can do.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Stay on elevating you and destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
I killed Malak's apprentice. You really think that I'm going to be beaten by you?
For the Republic!
Get it.
I wish that they'd actually stand down once I beat the masters here. Also, really, Taurus is Republic propaganda, really? What is on this data pad? Trying to check. After reading the lengthy progress reports on the topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these in Southcast to overthrow the current government and sell puppet government as the Sith would dominate. Plus 6 computers, plus 4 security. I would say that's evidence. I didn't check that, right? I don't remember, honestly. Tell Shasa the Sith. This torture cell's cast was holding some sort of token. Have you brought evidence to back up your accusations? Have you found proof the Sith are evil as you claimed? I found a young Sith dying from torture here. He gave me this. This is a pin I gave Galalos when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found that anywhere for you know. Who killed Gallus? The Sith tortured him to death, Sasha. You know it's true. I believe them. How else would they have found this pin? I don't want to believe it, but I can no longer deny that what I know is true. The Sith are responsible. I must apologize for doubting you. Sith are truly evil, as you have claimed. We must report this to the Otto City authorities.
Just be careful with those gifts you've already learned. Beware the dark side, or you may end up betraying your world regardless.
Quickly, my friends. We cannot stay here any longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt the Manaan youth. I mean, I wanted to present both of them, because if we present both of them, then there's 2 points of evidence for them to understand that they've been lied to. Okay, now there is... Okay, so I haven't been to the northern computer room yet. Because there was that gas room. Gas room! I don't know why I did that. Okay. Well, not much reason for me to stay around here. I believe I've been everywhere now. I did get this right. Okay, good. Okay, let's use the map. Yep. No, the secondary entrance I did not go through because that was the other way I would have gained entrance to the base. Okay, I did not need a droid for here. I was far more worried than I needed to be about having a droid. Although I did legitimately clear out the entire base of all Sith. Okay. Make it. Any more Raspberry questions? Indeed, what is that? This datapad proved that the Sith kidnapped young Selkath. This is most disturbing. We shall take this evidence and present it before the court right away. While you have proven the Sith to manipulate and deceive in the actions of Manaan, I believe you will have a much harder time defending your actions now. Some things go too far off-worlder. You stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and excessive property damage to their embassy here. Not guilty. I'm sure that this trial's commenced. Presiding over the cell charge. Rituals in the recent assault on the accomplice. Given the severity of the trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You plead not guilty, yet there are reports of weapons fire and detonation from within the Sith Embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the Sith Embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith Embassy? I was investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. I believe that the Sith had something to do with those disappearances. The off-world has probably been listening to Shelas and his rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up the assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manaan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off-limits to all Ahto cities. No calls or incidents from the base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of the Selkath law. You have been found innocent. You may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Woo!
Got something on you.
How may I be of... What is it?
I still have Juhani in here, right? Yeah. Okay, now I'm all the way on the other side of the map, too.
Have you managed to retrieve the... Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with. So the Sith did not... And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
does the Republic do?
Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway. So we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
What happened to them?
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How will I get
I
down
took the
there?
liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts. When you are ready to explore the Rackard Rift, enter the Republic base. In the Kolto packing room, there is a door. The sub will have a course to the Rackard Scientific Research. I wish you luck on your quest.
Okay. Do I bring... I'm gonna save beforehand. Because I don't think I'll need T3 down here. It's been so long, but... I hope I won't need T3. But, you know, you never know. Out of all four of the like major worlds that you have to do, well, not have to do, but you choose, well, yeah, you have to do, for the Star Forges, Manaan is my least favorite of those four. I have Struggles, which is probably my favorite. I like Tatooine a lot. Tatooine, not Tatooine. A lot for the fact that you can get the Crate Dragon Pro, which is just a fantastic early game lightsaber upgrade. Oh, textually. I thought it was just like a computer on the wall. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh no, 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 not this again. Oh, god damn it. And the audio breaks like that, and then I just lose everything. I should... Okay, after I go down, I will talk to one of the two, Jolie or Juhani. And see whether or not the audio is still bugged.
How may I be of it? Of course. How may I be? How may I? What is? Of course.
Okay. Now please don't break on me again.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Why, what happened?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
That's not good. Let's get you back to the surface.
Yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
I have no
choice. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
And you call yourself a mercenary. What is with this? Why doesn't it just say 135 credits? Why are there 3 different stacks? It's weird. I guess it probably is the loot items for it, but still that's weird. See, I won't be able to change here, yeah. Who has the highest computer use? Yep, it's me. Of course it is. Computer use. Not bothering with that, that's too expensive. Oh. Do not overload that. I've done that before. God, I lost like all of my computer spikes in this one planet missions. Love that so much. Where did they go? Someone just randomly walked into the hallway. Must kill. Jedi Master Robes? Problem solved.
Yes?
Oh, actually, I do want to swap back to this. Okay, I was about to say there's nothing in here. Sonic emitters. Response to those fire accident sharks outside, I managed to whip up something. One of the workrooms, this sonic emitter should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater though than through air if you fix it on the outside. You push the button every time they get near you and you'll have no problems. Well, I was wondering, when am I gonna get a raise? famous last question. A raise. What does she look like? Okay, well, I cannot see her in that. I kind of like her in that. He makes... Yeah, I'm gonna give her the Dark Jedi Master robes, just for aesthetic. Because it does look better on her, I feel like.
What?
Your wish?
I heard out there.
I will be your doom!
Just hit it with like a full-on truck worth of damage to take out his shield and all that. Okay, nothing in there.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
Come on, we'll protect you from the Selkath.
No, that's what the others said. Mercenaries like you, but they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy.
Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Kulta is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. No. Only the ones left. No. Only the... No. Only the... Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
Your wish?
You will fall!
Sure.
That is what a Jedi can do.
No problem. Didn't work.
What is it?
Sure.
Your wish?
Yes? No problem. Didn't work.
Yes?
Yes?
Is somebody out there? Investigate? Yep. No, only. No, only. Don't know when the. No, only. Bye-bye.
What is it?
What?
I've been poisoned.
Have I been muted? I somehow muted myself on accident earlier. Damn it. Okay, well, while I'm busy trying to knock down this door that I just could not hit, I will be right back. I do officially believe that for some reason this door is impossible for me to break open. Well, let's start with this one.
No problem.
Oh, it's sealed from the other side. Can't do that one then. Too far, right? Yeah. Now what happens if I threaten him?
Is somebody out there? Haha! That's what you think? Fishy think that too. These walls and door are 6 centimeters, no 12 centimeters, of durasteel. I'm invulnerable behind my walls. Nobody... The cell went insane and stopped. Don't know. When the... No. Don't... No. Only... No. Only...
Not even the Force will allow me to.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well there was no real downside to me threatening his life. Because he doesn't care. All party members will stay behind until you return. Okay. Can I turbo speed underwater? Oh, thank God. Okay. Turbo speed may have some undesired effects when used underwater. That's
Who's
great.
there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew? I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcast mutants running around looking for dinner.
You wait here,
I'm
I'll
not
check it out.
spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcast. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
It's not safe, though. Okay, I just wanted to unlock it if it was locked. I got the need for speed here with this thing.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Okay. Let's turn this off, although I really hate the slow moving in here. Get back!
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
I have set the emitters. Why? Well, there goes my friend. Ish. Okay, I'm not walking like that. No, hey. Damn it. It changed my target. I was on the right target, and then it changed. I hate it when it does that. Okay. I've managed to fix the one thing I really hated about doing Manaan. This slow underwater section. But now I'm more in like a Need for Speed game than in Star Wars. Gotta drift my way through.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
Look at me! I'm having like a seizure right there. Or I just like downed like multiple shots of adrenaline. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Got him. Okay. That's it. That's all there is there, really. Oh my god, that suit looks hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case. Because actually that's probably the biggest worry I have right now is running straight into one of them because I'm running too fast.
No problem.
If I'm no, I'm somewhere I haven't been before. You know what? I don't think I've actually seen how fast I move when I have both things active. Okay, that's a little bit quick. Okay, now that I'm no longer, you know, at insanely slow speeds, I can walk again.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
What? What do you want? Go away! You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. They'll get us like they got all the others.
I'm here to help you.
No. The Firaxa, the Selkath, I can't let you in. They'll get us.
I'm here to save you, I promise. You have to let me in.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'll unlock the door, but you have to come in quickly. I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on?
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
So what can I do?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, It should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking
The
about?
repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Cellcath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
What other choice do I
The
have?
monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do
You
that?
can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I'll do what I want. Oh, no, not doing that one.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
This is kind of an obvious choice. I am not going to... I'm doing a light side run. I am not gonna just, blow everything up. No, well, not blow everything up, I mean... Wrong button. Why, I say wrong button, like it's a button I'm pressing this. Okay, really quickly, okay, that is at the maximum I can get to. Okay, so this is the other way. What does this computer do? Okay, cool. It's saving this one. That's good. Fuel inject pod at 0 to 3 millions. Container at 0.5. Fill injector. Transfer from injector into container. Fill injector. Transfer. Container pod. Transfer from inject. The culture machine destroyed. The great shows no allows you to pass. Yay! Zoom, zoom, zoom. I know it is cheating a little bit to use like that speed boost thing underwater, but my god, do I hate the walking under here. Triangulation being finished. Oh, it seems to be a wormhole. At least from what they were showing there, it seemed like it was a wormhole between two locations. I do believe this is the farthest I've ever made it in this game now. I can't help it. Every time I see the little waddling run, it's hilarious. Okay, now let's turn off turbo speed. I don't need that anymore. I got done with the painful part. Ooh, leveled up. What? Oh, she has that from Dark Powers. Let's see, you have 2, so pick that up. And pick up that. Can I save that guy now? I mean... Or do I have to just leave that guy in the locker forever? I've cleaned out the entire base.
Is somebody out there?
Why don't you come out?
Like that, wouldn't you? I walk out and bam! Cell cats swarm in from everywhere, ripping and rending. Fishy moves fast and silent. No, my friend. I don't play that game. I've got a winning hand right here in this room. My room. No fishy for me. When the cell cat went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. No, only the... Bye-bye. Go...
Okay. Just leave him to his fate. He'll starve in there. Wait, remains? Oh no, I did loot that one. That was where there was a Jedi Master Rope for some reason. Where'd the other guy go? Oh well, not my problem.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Your construction
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A giant Phyrexian shark that drove all the Cellcats insane.
The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was
that is
destroyed.
terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Level 19. Do I... Yeah... Master Sense and Jump. Hell yes, there we go. +4 to hit. The only sad part is that I won't be able to get these for the Jedi defense. But honestly, the two-handed weapon fighting is just far more important. There's nothing else that's a 2 that I really want, is there? Wasn't using 20 plus his level versus DC 10 plus the defending character's level. If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. If they last for 60 seconds. I mean, being able to ignore some Jedi powers is really nice. Yeah, we'll pick that up for me. In the last level, I'll pick up the other one.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
Something's gonna happen when I leave this door, huh? Stop, human. We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Harcourt Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spies monitor the public tendency reported you leaving a submersible that ascended to the rift. You come us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. I will come peacefully. But if they can do that, the whole system will silence. This is not for the outsider to hear. You find yourself in a most difficult situation. The rift is the most precious resource of Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the culto it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. As much as we admire your republic and your order in this particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in the incident. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonation that occurred near the rift. We demand to know of the occurrence down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be grave indeed. What have you done to the rift? Ooh. How do I deal with this? There's no reason for me to lie and say the Sith. See, it doesn't make sense for me to say that the Sith. Research station, both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot... Silence! What has happened at the research station, which caused the explosion? The machinery had woken up a giant Phyrexian shark. A giant could it be? No, impossible. It's only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed this shark human? I destroyed the machinery to save it. The machine was making it drive everyone mad. Progenitor, it must have been. Be quiet, this is merely a myth, and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the life-bringer, our ancestors, our species, think of what this could mean. If it always laid there, then perhaps a culto. No thoughts. Nothing's to hear. He said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed. This casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. This court will adjourn while we debate. We have reviewed your actions in this situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Phyrexian, which we believe is the source of our culto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over. I'm free! Again. God, there's just so much lawyering here on this planet. Anyways, I can finally go back to my ship. I wonder if there's going to be a conversation started when I enter the ship. Nope. Okay. Back out of the ship. Grab Canderous. Honey. Honestly, there's no one else that has any side quests, because T3 doesn't have anything. T3 is just the best droid. That is, after all, what he is there for.
Sure.
I need to go to Yavin and I need to go to Tatooine. Tatooine first. So that way I can go see Griff and get my credits.
Yeah, what do you want?
Statement. Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag...
Got something on...
You're a standard, yeah.
How may I be of... What is it?
I did get some new lightsaber crystals. I should check those out, but I do need to also go to Tatooine.
Yes, what's in...
Thank God I can leave Manaan. God damn it, space battle. God damn it. I you're coming in from below, so I can't shoot at you. Eric, as my ship's almost destroyed yet again.
How may I... What?
It's set on places other than Tatooine.
Your wish?
Sure.
See how many credits I'm going to get from Griff. Huh?
Hey there. What? It seems I don't. Big Z. Hey there. I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then...
You're that friend of Griff. He gave me a message for
I
you.
don't like the sound of this.
He told me to tell you he made a mistake brewing the Teresian ale. It didn't work out right for some reason. What kind of mistake? He told me the tagline was ruined, and he said he wasn't going to stick around to have to face his exchange contact. You mean he's gone? He had to board the last shuttle. I don't know where he was headed, but I can't say I'm sorry he's gone. He was one of the worst employees I've ever had. He was always on a break. He mixed up orders, and we thought he might have been stealing. I have to go after him. People like Griff, they know how to disappear when they get in too deep. You won't hear from him anytime soon. A waste of your time to even bother looking for him.
Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
There was one last thing he said. He said to tell his sister goodbye and tell her he's sorry.
I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother, more than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him. I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
That's a very mature attitude.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not gonna dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there Okay. Hey there, what can I've made my peace, so, is
How may I... What?
Well, there goes those credits. I had a feeling that since he wasn't there, that if I walked up closer, it would do something. See, if I want to do the Canderous thing, I need that event to happen. Everyone else has been like instant. Like the moment they're good, they're done. We're good.
Hey there. No problem. Just so happy. Anything else? Sorry.
See, I got blaster bolt deflection. Damage versus line dark side. Does this one give me +3 to hit? That is really nice. Oh yeah, actually, I haven't looked at what my chances to hit are now. 30 and 30. And this one gives me plus a d6 damage, which is nice. No. No, I don't need blaster bolt deflection. This only gives me +3 to hit, though, which isn't super useful versus giving this, which also gives me increased damage versus dark side.
Yes, what's on your...
Oh, thank God I didn't have to do a space battle. Again. I don't like it when it does that. That scares me every time. Okay, saving is a good thing, although the cutscene symbol isn't helping either. Okay, not a cutscene thing this time. Let's see what's going on here. I was just taking a look at a few new things I thought you might like, and I... Yo, how did you get in here? We have our ways, Rodian. Just because you didn't hear us talk doesn't mean we can't. And our own stealth units have proven most effective. Haven't I told you guys to get lost already? I think not, human. We're here to teach you a lesson, Savannah. And you as well, human. Unfortunately, you won't live to correct your mistake.
Die! This is what I knew. Good. That'll show them.
What is it?
What?
That'll show you.
I will be your doom!
Well, it's just me now. I didn't need to use that. Those Trandoshan scum. They're trying to get more out of me, so they tried to kill me instead. Hopefully I'll have time before they send someone else to investigate. Maybe rig their ship to take off somewhere else. Thank you for your help. At least I knew I couldn't have taken them out on my own. Let you have a look at my special stuff. It's stuff I wasn't showing them. It won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. Oh, Jesus. Yes. Yes. So as cool as the Yavin 4, I believe this is. Thing is, I mean, it's just a shop. It's not. How this thing was not ready for release, I don't actually know.
Ki Mulira. Tangi Mamaji, you Ichuta. Ki.
Holy shit. Ah!
Ki. Ki. Tong. Tong. Chi. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Baba. Kaki.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, don't have enough for that right now.
Ki. 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 Ki Mulira.
See, I don't need Jedi Knight robes. Or Dark Jedi Knight robes. Jedi Master, keep it. Don't need that. Gradable, keeping it. Don't need it. I need it. Nope. 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 This is going to be interesting, though. Massive crystal. Okay. Though its origins have been lost, the legendary crystal known as the Heart of the Guardian was rumored to have been instrumental in the founding of the Guardian Order of Jedi. Nothing further is mentioned in any Jedi archive, but both Sith and Jedi whisper their own legends. According to the Jedi, the heart will appear in a time of great turmoil and deliver the galaxy into salvation. The Sith, however, believe it will be the object of their heritage, which will bring the galaxy under their domination. The Heart of the Guardian appears to be a magnificently shaped lightsaber crystal of unknown composition. Analysis by Suvem Tan has yielded inconclusive results, not being able to identify what the material it's made of. Has even begun to wonder if it is a normal crystal at all, for at times it almost appears as if it were alive. All known lightsaber crystals seem to have a strange resonance with the Heart of the Guardian, their properties being altered or enhanced when its close proximity to it. Additionally, energy focused through the heart results in a beam of unique clarity and color. Yes! So this is what it means. It changes the effects of the stuff on the from these crystals, which is awesome. Just full on, completely different abilities from them. Sigil 1d8 instead of 1d6 plus 2 attack bonus. Right? Okay, let's go back to like blue really quickly. So 1d8 versus dark side, plus 3 damage. So from 3 to 22, from 4 to 34, plus 4 to hit. Bolt deflection. See, that's the only thing I don't really need. I mean, this plus a d10 is awesome. Don't need that. Yeah, we'll leave that, I guess. Sigil plus a d8 plus 2 attack bonus. That's a really fucking good combo. Yeah, no, this is just gonna stay the way it is. Time to take a look at the other crystal. The Mantle of the Forest. The Mantle of the Forest is an item assembled by Suvem Tan from the pieces found in the ruin of Exar Kun's temple on the fourth moon orbiting Yavin. It appears to be the remains of an even older artifact of unknown origin. It is not known if it was used by Exar Kun or just uncovered when his temple was destroyed. nor is it known what the original properties of the item were, but given the current abilities, in its original state, it must have been fearsome indeed. The mantle is a crystalline lattice resembling a lightsaber crystal in many ways, but have the additional properties of being able to radically alter the flow of energy that passes through it. When combined with other crystals, the mantle warps their properties, often enhancing them to incredible levels. Additionally, the mantle seems to almost act as a focusing tool for Force-sensitive individuals, leading to the idea that the original artifact may once have been a powerful tool of the Sith, or perhaps something they took with them when the dark side originally split from the Order. Okay, now what does the Great Dragon Crystal do? +3 to bolt deflection, +4 to hit. That is the nice part about that. This one gives me +5, +1 dexterity bonus. Yeah. And the crystal also gives me force regen. That's interesting, so it tells you what those do. +1, +1, and +2 force regen. Plus a D8. I mean, plus a D8 is nice. This one gives me +1 to hit and +1 damage, along with regenerate force points. I don't really need that. So let's increase its damage. Assemble. Sigil +2 to hit and +1 D8. +3 to hit, +1 D8. Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to change. So 1 dexterity, Master Bolt, deflection, addition to attack. And what are my stats? 31 and 26. Okay, so that one lost a lot to hit, though. Do I want to keep that on my sidearm, or do I want to give that to someone else? Like, I could give that to Jolie with all of his force abilities. As much as I love having both crystals in my possession. See, this one gives me 1 dexterity, +2 damage bonus, and that, but... (6 to 23). Let's keep it like that for now. So that gives me an additional bonus to my dex. So now I can equip the absolutely insane Alacrity implant and just skyrocket my dexterity even more. (32 to hit and 27 to hit). 66 damage basically there, and minimum of 7 to 24. I mean, it's not great bonuses there, but I use the lighter one because of its additional modifier, which gets rid of the negative effects. I wonder, so... Oh, I can't even equip it. Okay. Combat sensor, +2 dex. Okay, belt. +3 dex. Along with an increase to my awareness. I just have so many buffs. 32 dexterity. What? I might as well have sold these, because I'm pretty much never going to use them. This belt is too awesome not to use. I mean, for my armor. 3, 6, 11, 12. Plus 12 bonus to my dexterity. So my dexterity is at a 20 currently. But I've added plus 12 to it with all this equipment. And then I've added plus 7 wisdom.
Yeah, what are you? Hey, don't... A real... There anything... You...
Got something.
How many? What is it?
Yes, what's it?
Okay. So I really want to get that Canderous side quest. That's the only one I haven't done yet. And once I leave for the special planet, I cannot get it. It's supposed to be when I approach, like, the docking bay, right? Any event location in docking bays. See, it recommends the Dantooine Enclave, which I can't go back to. Jedi Enclave, which I can't go back to. Or the Korban Dashide. Dreshde. Dashide.
Well, this is a Sith colony. They're the law here. I'm here only to protect Zerka's interests.
Also, let's make sure that I have him equipped with whatever I want him to be equipped with. Yeah, it's like I know I have better strength gloves.
What?
See, I don't know where else it might be other than just at the docking bay, but I can't seem to get it to occur. I've tried multiple times now. It's funny to think about having him have a weapon that's meant to kill droids.
What?
Yes?
Ready. Yeah?
Sure.
Well, that's interesting. It swapped me over to Canderous right away. Okay. I'm gonna call it for the night. Have a nice one, everyone.